everybody, this is Danielle here in Neucopia, and I want to share with you how I got qualified. I can probably share quickly how I did not get qualified. I probably would have gotten qualified a lot quicker, but I was one of those people who just thought, I knew more, or I knew shortcuts, or after about a week I didn't get qualified, I didn't get any people in. So what I did was I went back and looked at the step one, and I looked to see what other people did to get qualified. And actually it clicked. I think it was something Rebecca said, and it was what she said was, Neucopia is a tool. It's a tool for making money. And what it comes down to, it doesn't matter how much the program costs or how much it takes to get into the business. What it takes is value. You have to show value. Now, my people came from Skype, and I think Skype's a really good way to do it because this is it's a social thing where business is a social thing. You have to interact. You have to get to know the people, and it's not just a question of just throwing links out there. I see people all the time. As soon as they jump in, and I tell them just start with step one. See how what other people did, and you see them just like spamming Skype rooms, not Skype rooms, Skype rooms, but spamming Facebook rooms and posting, change your life. Here's a link. I got qualified because I think I finally learned what Neucopia was, and it's a tool, it's a vehicle, to teach you how to make money. And when I actually grasped that concept and presented it that way, that's when people started to get really interested. If you can show the value, the value that we are not a program, but we're a business, that we complement everything else out there, that we do direct deposits and no processors, and we're people who work for our money. We're not people who wait for handouts like these interest programs. This is for the lazy. And maybe if an interest program lasts a year down the road, usually people are just reinvesting so much money they're not getting anything out of it, and they say, well, I got my seed money out. Well, great. Now you're no better off than you were when you first got in. Neucopia, if you share the value, and I think the best way I did it was Skype. I just chat with people. And what I actually did was I have a program called XSky. If you want XSky, let me know. But I have XSky. What I did was I sent contact requests to all the people in all the groups that I was not already were not already on my contact list. So what happened was I got flooded with over 1,000 people, like almost at once. Who are you? How'd you find me? So I had to write it all out on a notepad, copy paste. Oh, I was just going through the chat rooms and adding people that weren't my contacts just to find out what's going on out there, see what's working for, see what's out there, what's working. Hey, and just say, hey, what's working for you? What's making you money? And I was just show that I'm interested in what they're doing, not just like, hey, this is what I'm doing, it's the greatest thing. What you're doing is not as good. So if you just show an interest in what other people are doing, and just say, oh, well, hey, that's really great, but I'm not going to use processors. We do direct deposit, and we get paid weekly, and there's no fees. And I've had issues with processors before, so I'm going to stay away from those. And people say, well, what are you doing? And then you say, well, it's not, just then you tell them about Neucopia. Don't tell them too much. Don't tell them too much. And this is before that we have the webinar tool. Now we have the webinar tool. So just say, hey, you got 20 minutes, check this out. This is really cool. It explains it all. And I wouldn't want to try to explain it to you. I might get it wrong. I wouldn't want you to try to explain it to someone else. You might get it wrong. So here, just check it out. But I got qualified because I interacted with people on Skype. Two of the people were a warm market, people that I've just connected with before, who maybe were in other businesses, and the other ones I had no idea. Actually, no idea. I think they came from the different chat rooms because they contacted me. Who are you? So that's how I got qualified, and it wasn't really that difficult to do once I figured out what Neucopia was. So if you want to get qualified, look at all these videos. Not necessarily, look at, you're watching this, but look at all the other videos and look what the other people did. And if you follow the steps, that's what you need to do. Don't think you can reinvent the wheel. You're sitting in front of a Ferrari, and you're going to reinvent a wheel for the Ferrari when it's already got them. So just do that. Start with step one. Take the necessary steps. Don't just think, okay, I'm in, I've got 30 days, I need to get qualified, I'm just going to just spam my link out there. Don't do it. Don't do it. Take a few days. 2, 3, 4, 5 days, whatever it takes. and learn about the product. So when you present it, you're calm, cool, confident, and you know exactly what you're doing. Okay? But any business is an interaction. It's a social thing. So I think Skype for me was pretty good because I type really quickly. I am blazing fast on a keyboard, and that was good. But I also, because I got bombarded with over 1,000, people like, who are you? I had to copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. I added you from going through the chat rooms, blah blah blah, and then and then copy paste. What's working for you? What's making you money? So that's one way to do it. Skype is pretty good, and I think Ken Favanoff talks about Skype as well as far as a very valuable tool. So I hope that works. Good luck, and if you have any questions, just ask the team. You got 1,000 business partners. Ask the team. Alrighty, peace out.